Hello everyone, welcome you all for this video tutorial on Mern Stack. In this video tutorial, we will be seeing a comparison between full stack, Mern stack and mean stack. And what is a stack? Then types of technological stacks that are available, three-tier architecture of Mern stack. To start with, the world of web development is changing rapidly and the old models for developing a website or app are becoming outdated. Many technologies are available in the market that allow app developers to create feature rich mobile apps. The market for web and mobile application development is expanding day by day. There are three main frameworks or tech stacks, or you can tell it as technological stack, that can be used for development, and they are full stack, mean stack and Mern stack. Next we'll see about what is a stack. A stack in general is a conceptual structure based on the last in first out principle. It is an abstract data type that is often used and has the primary operations of push and pop. The top element is the one which is used for both push and pop operation. The pop operation removes an element from the top of the stack and the push operation adds an element to the stack. So computer memory management and programming both employ the stack notation. So coming to more stack, so here stack is referred as technological stack, and it is a term that makes it easier to work with a combination of many programming languages and technologies. The technological stack can effectively assist in developing applications in a safer and more streamlined manner. Commonly, there are two types of development stack. The first one is technology stack and the second one is application stack. Technology stack is a cross-disciplinary term which is used in the process of software development. So, to conclude, we can tell that stack technology consists of suitable programming languages, patterns, libraries, tools, frameworks, and UI UX solutions software. And all these are in charge of creating online and mobile applications. Next, we'll see about types of technology stack. A tech stack refers to a set of tools, programming languages, and technologies that work together to build digital products or solutions such as websites, mobile, and web apps. A technology stack consists of two components, the front end and the back end. The front end tech stack. First, we'll see about front end tech stack. The front end tech stack is the client side of the application. Client side refers to anything that a user can see or engage with on a screen. The main objective of the front end stack is to create user experience, a user interface, and a straightforward internal structure. In other words, we can also tell it as it is responsible for the design, format, and navigation of websites or web apps. And there are three main principal elements that are required for front-end stack, and they are, the first one is HTML, hypertext markup language. which is used for creating and displaying electronic documents, that is web pages. The second one is CSS, cascading style sheets. It is responsible for the format and layout of the web pages. And the last one is the JavaScript, which is used for making web pages interactive. The next one is backend stack or backend tech stack. The server side of the software development is the backend tech stack. It refers to the inner working of the website or app that users cannot see. That is, it is invisible, but it may be a work which is carried out invisibly, but they are important to keep the operations running smoothly. The backend stack includes three elements. Sorry, three, not three, it's four elements. The first one is programming language. This creates logic for apps and websites. The next one is framework. It provides support of applications based on a single programming language. And this framework depends or it can varies depending on the programming language we use. Web servers, you need backend servers to manage client requests. And the last one is database. Most of the applications require a SQL or NoSQL database. So these web development programming languages, framework, technology, servers, database are all built on top of each other. Hence the term tech stack is given. And the combination of front end and back end tech stack gives full stack. So full stack refers to the set of tools and programming languages that a full stack developer works on. Next, we'll see a brief description about full stack development. The full stack framework is a traditional way of developing web application. It has been around for quite few years, and it allows to build both front end and back end aspects of system using a programming language. This can save time when compared to other frameworks, since everything is developed at once by only one team of programmers. Hence, full stack can be, but full stack is a bit difficult to maintain when it goes for large applications. Coming to the pros and cons of full stack. It increases the development efficiency, like full stack allows to develop front end and back end of the applications at once, and so it saves time. The code is reusable in this case, and the performance of the system is also high when compared to other two stacks. Coming to the disadvantages of it, it is very difficult to maintain since front end and back end are combined together. It is hard to handle large number of changes in any applications. It increases the development cost. Next one is the Mern. Mern, MERN, M stands for MongoDB, E stands for Express.js, R stands for React.js, N stands for Node.js. And this is the newest of all the frameworks, and it was actually created in 2015 by a group of developers who were not satisfied with Statck. Statck was not flexible, and it was not comfortable for the programmers to develop. So, like develop in a sense, develop different technologies for front end and back end. So, Statck was created. The advantage of using this framework is that each part can be used alone, as like each component can be used separately instead of using all the four together. And this makes the Mern stack more flexible when compared to mean stack. Coming to advantages and disadvantages, here MVC architecture is used. So which is a traditional MVC architecture which makes it easy for maintaining and updating the apps. And the next one is this a flexible MVC architecture is a flexible architecture since both front end and back end can be used independently of each other as required by the project. And depending on the coming to the disadvantage of it, it is not popular since it is a new framework which is currently being used. The last one is the mean stack. So your mean M stands for MongoDB, E stands for ExpressJS, A stands for AngularJS, N stands for Node.js. And mean framework has been used for quite some time. This is because it allows us to use only JavaScript on the front end and back end, which can help us in speeding up the development process. Coming to the pros of mean stack, it is cost effective. Like this framework is less expensive than full stack because we can hire only a single front end and a back end for two different jobs. It increases the productivity, that is, the development speed increases because there are fewer languages involved in the stack. Now coming to the cons or disadvantages of main stack, it is having poor documentation, which makes it very difficult to learn and work on projects using main stack. And the last slide is about three-tier architecture of Mern stack. So from these three architecture, we are going to see in detail about Mern stack in the following slides. So to start with, we are first going to see the three-tier architecture of Mern stack. So this architecture consists of three layers. The first layer is the front-end tier of for web. The second one is the middle tier and it is the server. The last one is the back-end tier and as database. So from the figure you can see the first figure shows the three layers and the second figure shows the programming languages or the components that are used by these three layers. The first layer is web or front end tier, which is the top tier of the Mern stack, and it is handled by React.js, which is an open source front end JavaScript library for building web applications. It is used for creating dynamics client-side application and it is also used for constructing complex interfaces. And reusability of the code is also allowed in this. The second one is the server or the middle tier, and the second layer is handled by two components. The first one is ExpressJS and the next one is Node.js. They handle it simultaneously, where ExpressJS maintains the server-side framework and middleware running inside the Node.js server. This empowers the developers to spin up the dynamic APIs and web servers at the same time. And it is also used for adding functionalities to Node.js. And since Node.js is a cross-platform runtime environment for executing JavaScript code, it can be executed outside a browser and it plays a very important role in itself. The last one is the database as backend tier. It is one of the most important level of Statck. It is handled by MongoDB. Here, the main role of the database is to store all the application related data. It also maintains a proper record and generates multiple replica files in case of system failure. It can retrieve the exact information or data that the user wants. It is one of the most popular NoSQL database which is currently being used. With this, we come to the end of the video tutorial. Thank you all for watching this.